Merck and Pfizer's immune system triggering cancer drug showed activity in several tumor types during early trials. It is all part of a cancer drug report just released, and some of the major pharma companies are moving on the news. Bloomberg's own Cynthia Koons joins us now. So help us here. What were the key findings in this report that's really caused this kind of action?
So last night, all the first set of data came out for ASCO, the big cancer meeting that's coming up at the end of the month. And basically what we saw was that a variety of immune therapies that are being tested are working in a number of different tumor types: ovarian cancer, lung cancer. Already they've been shown to work in one form of lung cancer and in skin cancer, but increasingly the list is getting longer of different types of cancer that these drugs are working in.
Where are these companies having the most success? Any particular form of cancer?
Well, right now it's early days, so they've had success in late-stage melanoma, and what they're doing now is looking at lung cancer because that's such a big universe of patients, and they're looking at different subtypes and varieties of ways that the drugs could work, perhaps in combination or on their own, and looking at a number of different tumor types outside. So there's early data that's encouraging, that shows that these drugs are safe and that they can move forward with looking at different types of disease states, but it's still very early in this process.
And there's a meeting next week. What themes are we going to be looking at?
Well, the big one is really going to be price. The two drugs that are already on the market are $150,000 a year for patients. So what the data has to show is not that these drugs work, but that they work in such a meaningful way that insurance companies are going to actually be able to foot the bill for a large number of patients getting onto them should they get approved for a number of different cancers.
Now, are we talking about the next generation cancer therapies, the ones that effectively somehow trigger an immune response inside the body to help fight off the cancer?
Yeah, that's exactly what this is. And really the new generation that we're looking at is, do these drugs work alone and then in combination with one another? And is that safe? Can patients tolerate it? And really the real question is, are the results so compelling that we can afford to pay for this and insurers will actually foot the bill for what are really expensive therapies?
Cynthia, thank you. A good rundown.
I think this is your first visit to Market Makers, and I'm going to tell you, I enjoyed it.
Me too. Thank you.
There you go. Our own Cynthia Koons of Bloomberg News.